Okay, so we have 5 minutes left in class. I'd like to make sure we're all on the same page. So, study guide. Let's write this and label this expectations. All right, so let's talk about expectations. What are my expectations? Right now, your lab report should have been turned in.
Both lab reports?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, especially the first one, that should have been done. All right, so lab reports should have been turned in. The second, microscope lab, that should have been graded, already graded, just now. I will decide the actual grade once I look at them myself. And it's peer grading, right? So now everybody understands expectations. The lab report for your first one, I'm done, almost done with everybody's lab report. So expect grade to be populated by the end of Thanksgiving. All right. Now, that's it for lab reports. I don't think there's a big issue there. And remember, it's going to be minus 20%, negative 20% if you turn in tomorrow, right? And 0 if you don't turn in. All right, so everybody's clear on that. No one's going to be disappointed if when any of this happens. Now, you have a study guide in your presence. It's called what? Your study guide. What's it called?
Sales. Limitations to sales size.
Look at the title of the first page.
The internal structure of cells.
Thank you. Internal structures of cells. Yeah. I don't care. It's your embarrassment, not mine. Then we have nothing to worry about then. All right. So internal structure of cells. That's the title of your study guide. And so, what do you think your next test is going to be about?
Cells.
Internal structures of cells and transport across the cells, right? Cell size, surface area, all the stuff we've been covering, guys. There should be no surprises. There really shouldn't be anything like, oh my God, I can't believe I didn't what? There should be none of that going on.
What's the stress for?
No, I'm just saying, that's it. Because when I first mentioned it, that's all I heard. No, I'm just speaking. That's just me speaking. All right, so internal structures of cells. So what is the test going to be about? And when is the test going to be? Here's what I'm going to say to you. You've had this study guide for a month. You've had a month to work on it. We've covered just about all of it. We'll finish it up tomorrow. Anything we don't finish, anything you think you need more help on, I will do over Thanksgiving break and post it for you. I'm willing to work over Thanksgiving break. If you're not, don't. You should have it done by now, right? There should be you don't need to do anything over Thanksgiving. If you kept up with everything, and this is me recording it here on this video that I'll post, you don't have anything to do over Thanksgiving break. But if you held back and you didn't fill it in, you didn't try to do it on your own, then you have some work to do this week, this break. So that's a month. It's due Monday. Due, turned in, online Monday. If you can't turn in the Jupiter, and I'll make the assignment today, then you need to bring it in and tell me about it, hand it to me personally. Are we clear? The best thing for you, as those of you that have issues with your case studies, That's why I wanted you to turn them in online, because these issues don't happen when you turn them in online. When you turn them in person, there's always a risk that the substitute doesn't get it, that somebody lost it, somebody stole it. I don't know what drama happens, but when you turn it online, there's no question. You still have the original, and your copy's already been submitted. Yeah. Oh, is it time to go? And the test is gonna be, and the test is clearly gonna be about cell structures, size limitations, right? And transport. I mean, clearly, that's what we've covered over and over again in many different ways, including 2 labs and lab reports. Bless you. Osmosis, diffusion, right? Cell surface proteins, right? Transmembrane proteins, hypertonic, hyprotonic, polar, non-polar. All that stuff we've been covering. All those topics. Have a good one.